We're sipping shine, swapping tales about them gals we find. Redneck queens from the sticks and mud, where the rugs got fleas and the bathtubs flood. Yo, I met Shelly by the old dirt track, had a trailer full of chickens and her cousins got a yak. She said, hop in, we're heading to the swamp, and she fired up the engine, man, that thing was a chomp. Her fridge full of moonshine and pork rinds, a pet pig named Bacon, yeah, she's one of a kind. We did it in the back of a rusty old truck. She lit a firecracker, then yelled, what the heck? Her favorite hobby, chasing stray cats, and when we're done, she'll be laughing like a maniac. She don't wear makeup, just dirt on her knees, but damn, that girl made me feel at ease.
Now listen up, I met Tanya at a gas station. She was wearing camo, no hesitation. She threw a can of beans in my truck bed, then said, take me home and let's go to bed. Her house full of lawn chairs and beer cans. Her dog's named Bud, and her brother's got plans. She threw me in the barn with a haystack bed, then kissed me slow, said, that's how it's fed.
We did it right there while the rooster crowed. Then she made me pancakes on the cast iron stove. She don't need no diamonds, just a good old ride and a little country love on the side. I met Jolene in the back of a tractor. She said, get on, let's make it a factor. She had a hammock strung between two trees. We swung real slow, then she dropped to her knees. Her house had no walls, just a tarp and a door. She kept her snacks in a cooler on the floor. We didn't need sheets, just the smell of fresh hay. And she liked to tell me about a wild day. She lived for mudding and shooting at cans. Her dad's a mechanic and her brother's in a band. We didn't need no music, just the sound of a hog. She hopped on top, then we both went hard.
Now I ain't forgetting Missy from the South. She had a shed full of tools and a mouth like a lout. Her trailer was parked in a field with the view, and the neighbors had cows, yeah, they smelled like poo. She liked to jump rope with a cigarette lit, and she kissed me like she was throwing a fit. Her pet's a squirrel and a raccoon named Al. She took them for walks like they were her pals. We snuck into the barn and climbed to the loft. Then she tossed me some hay and told me, get off. She liked her men rough, real backwoods wild, and she kissed me like her lips were styled. Then there was Becky, she lived by the creek, had a garden full of weeds and a shed so unique. We did it on the dock while the fish swam by. Then she handed me a moon pie and a jar of pie. Her car is a 7.2 Chevy with no brakes, but she drove it fast like she was making mistakes. Her favorite thing? Dancing in the rain in her underwear. She screamed out my name. She said, I don't need no man in a suit, just a truck full of beer and a good old hoot. She loves fireworks and cooking deer. We had a blast and I disappeared.
Last up, meet Marcia, she's a firecracker. Her house was a shack, but she made it a fact. She had a bathtub outside with a rusty faucet, but when she jumped in, man, she sure did rock it. She had a hat with a feather, a redneck queen, and a couch made from tires, a real wild scene. We made up out of woods with a full moon bright. She tied me up with a rope, then turned out the light. She said, you like your woman wild and free? I said, hell yeah, you're just what I need. We did it in the dirt while the crickets sang, then rode a four-wheeler as it rang. So that's the tale of my redneck ride with 44 girls, man, no place to hide. From barns to trailers and woods to shacks, these wild girls always had my back. Now I don't regret a single one, each one's a memory, man, that was fun. But now I'm done, no more to say, just a redneck rap and that's my way.